What's up, Dreamedia family? This is Zach and Chase, and we're out here at another beautiful home that we've recently completed up here in Colorado. Absolutely stunning property, gorgeous views, and the only thing they were missing was technology. So in today's video, we're gonna take you on a full-blown tour of this entire property. You guys may know Dreamedia as a home theater specialist, but we have expanded our services and we are going above and beyond to deliver everything technology related that you need for your home, from Wi-Fi, CCTV, smart shades, lighting, distributed audio, all the way through the integration and support of the full home system technology integration. This is new, but fairly new. We have several projects that we are going to be releasing now that are coming to fruition, finally finished, but we are now servicing the entire Colorado market and would love the opportunity to earn your business. If you're wanting to do something like this in your own home, reach out today for a free video consultation. All right, guys, let's get in this house and check it out. Welcome back, Dreamedia family. This is Chase, our regional sales manager out here in Colorado, and I'd like him to give you guys a rundown of what you're about to see in this home.
Yeah, so this home was a almost full inside gut and renovation. We have Lutron shades fitted everywhere throughout the house. In the theater, we feature the side channel blackouts to make sure there's no light gap. Upstairs, we have double rollers, which is where the family is usually spending most of their time. So they have the option between total blackout as well as a sunscreen option like we featured in other videos.
I love that. I can't wait to show that off, guys. That's a pretty premium feature that a lot of homeowners don't go with just because of the cost, but it's very elegant and I think it really complements the lifestyle. You have options, right? Like you can either have light filtering and still have some light coming in, or knock it out and just have a chill day where you watch movies in the dark. Sometimes you need that, right?
So full home, C4 controls, C4 lighting, Lutron shades. We feature a Control4 doorbell here, as well as 2 surround zones, a Stewart film screen paired with a Sony projector.
Tab tension screen, retractable.
More of a media room, theater kind of hybrid, general space. There's a ping pong table behind it. It's a really nice open space, and really we were just, instead of it being like a super technology forward home, it's just still a comfort getaway house with modern technology amenities.
Yeah, and we're getting more and more of those requests, guys, and that's why we have decided to offer full smart home integration from start to bottom, because we've had many requests for you guys all around the country asking us to do more than just ship you the equipment and design your home theater room. And that's when the Dreamedia Plus program was born. I started doing these insane renderings, 3D animation fly-throughs, 80-page documents for full home system design with battery backups, thinking of every single thing from cell boosters to maybe your Starlink secondary backup for internet, all the way through to lighting, panelized lighting, which we're going to show off in this house with Control4, which is the automation platform that's utilized for this space. Additionally, we're also selling up here in the Rockies the Josh AI as well as URC, and we have a variety of different content coming out over all of these control platforms to help you guys making an educated buying decision. That's what it's all about here at Dreamedia, and that's the point of these videos, is so that you guys can get inspiration as to something that you may want to do in your own home. So enough talking, guys. Let's get in this gorgeous property and check it out. Follow us.
So here right at the front door, you're greeted by a C4 video doorbell. This integrates natively into the control platform and is a more rock solid option in the Control4 platform than maybe a Ring camera that's a third-party integration. You know, this is an in-house integration. We have this on a pitched wedge here, so that when a when a visitor is standing in front of the door, they are clearly visible by the homeowner instead of this doorbell as far out as it is just looking out at the street. This guy will page the distributed audio system in the house. So in the home office, in the kitchen, the dining room, and the Colorado room, which I'm excited to show off, when you ring the doorbell, it pages inside. It'll also page the touch screens throughout the house, as well as the homeowner's phone. So they always know who's out the front door, are able to unlock the front door, go ahead and open up the garage and let whoever's trying to get into the house. All right, guys, so let's break down specifically this great room because we're standing here. So we have a custom Leon soundbar that it was designed and built custom to perfectly match the Sony TV we have in the space. That gives you that last final touch of elegance where the soundbar isn't half the width of the TV, you know. So right over to Zach's right here are our shades. So we have just a wireless blackout shade on this door in particular, but all of these other windows have dual rollers. They can pick between the sun shear and the blackout at any time. They have full phone app control. They can control it from their remote as well as keypads on the wall. So one button, the whole home shades drop, come back up. They can get micro. They have buttons for just this great room, just the office area up here on top. Up in the ceilings, we have distributed audio throughout the space. We have stereo zones in the kitchen, a quad zone here in the great room, a stereo zone in the dining room, and that carries out through the entire house for seamless audio experience. The final step here is lighting control in this space, and every light load in the room is on control that can be micromanaged down to the percentage. So let's show you what that looks like. So over here I have a C4 touchpad, very elegant, built in the wall, doesn't stand out too much. Black screen so it doesn't take away. And as you can see, we're in the theater currently, so I'm gonna switch this back to our great room. As you can see, every room in the house is accessible right here. You can see we have our Apple TV on. So if I go ahead and click that Apple logo, it drags me right into the, your standard Apple control that you would see holding the remote in your hand. As you can see here, I have options to watch and change the video content. I can listen. If I hit that, it's gonna change the room, so I'm not gonna do that at the moment, but they have Pandora, Spotify, all their favorites with their playlists is favorited. So as soon as they hit listen, I'll just go ahead and do it. You can see we've got some of our favorite listenings, as well as all the platforms to choose from and the ability to AirPlay to the house. So back here, we'll go into our lighting control now. You can see we have micro control down to the percentage. You can go ahead and turn the lights off and on with 1%, right? We also have our scene control, so you can see some of the scenes the homeowner wanted programmed and all off. In the dining room, we've got a dining scene that brings our chandelier down to where we'd like it. Micro control of our shades here. And of course, we can run the global commands. I can drag any shade to whatever percentage I'd like, or choose to just click the button and open and close it fully. That Google will update in a second. Over here is my comfort. Now, we really went all out with the remote room sensing, so you can't find a thermostat in this house, but as you can see, I have every room in a nice little summer here. I can go ahead and click into my rooms, turn my heat on and off easily. We don't have cooling here in Colorado, but I can change my set point for the heat to kick on in the space. I've got a nice little breakdown. It's cloudy outside, 66 degrees with 50% humidity outside. I can also check our humidity inside. That's currently at 29%. We have some presets programmed for proper sleeping temperatures. Maybe you're away from the house for a couple hours, or maybe you're on vacation for a long time, which is the mode the house is currently in. We can go ahead and set any of that on a schedule as well, very easily through the app. Now here's something cool. There's our security cameras from any platform in the house. We have a live view of what's going on outside. You can see we have our staircase to the outdoor patio here covered, our driveway, and our front doorbell. We can also go into our history and see most recent motions. So as you can see, the doorbell was pressed here, so we have a screen display there with the gentleman that I'm not gonna flag, but it will take a screenshot of what was at the door, as well as send a live video to your phone and email if that's what you would like. And up here in the right-hand corner, I've got this little house logo. What that does is let me see any active media zone in the house, and I can go ahead and choose to close the session, which I'm not going to, but you see how easy that is. I can also change the volume or get into the room controls from right here. Pause my movie if I forgot to and I walked away. Yep, go ahead and play it. And again, micro volume control as well as like a master mute on and off button for every media zone. We've got our breakdown of our weather here we can click that brings us into our forecast for the day. So just a quick little get morning ready routine just to check, and I can go ahead and see that Zach and I are expecting to get rained on for the next week here. You can go ahead and search other locations too, which is not something I don't think we've ever showcased. But I can go ahead and search other, maybe I'm going to Silverthorne later. I can go ahead and get a micro dive on which is more rain, but we can go ahead and check the weather wherever we're headed. Because, you know, Zach experiences this too. When you can be out of your house in Colorado, you are half the state away usually, doing something new, on a bike trail or something. So you can go ahead and right there, without even interacting with your phone, see what the weather's gonna be. So I'd like to showcase some of our keypads. Maybe over here would be a better, because we have both lighting and shade control. So as you can see, we have individual control of our lights in the dining room, as well as a dine command that's going to just go ahead and dim the chandelier, get rid of the cans, make it a nice dining experience. Here is our shade control for the whole great room, as well as just the living room to our side. So with one button, we can drop and lower our solars or blackouts for the whole floor, or get micro and do our living room. And every space has their own keypad that controls globally the floor, as well as the room you're in currently. Something cool about these keypads is if I was to go ahead and I'll turn the chandelier off real quick. Now, since that's the last thing I interacted with, I can go ahead, turn it back on. Whatever you interact with last, these arrows are programmed for, so I can go ahead and dim right here from the keypad, as well as turn the lights up. So if the last thing I clicked was the shades, those would then give me a micro control of the shades. If the last thing I interacted with in the house was music and distributed audio, then I'd be able to turn up and down my music from right here without pulling out my app, without heading anywhere. And just as an example, we haven't painted these yet. They can be painted, but this is what the remote temperature sensor looks like. So that's recording temperature and humidity in the space, and gives us a good reading without having a big bulky thermostat on your wall, you know.
Nice. All right, let's continue on to the next room. And I think what we can do is just use this exact same content for the whole home tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. You're killing
All
it.
right, so here we're walking through the kitchen. Again, open concept. It's kind of our second dining area, and here is our beautiful Colorado room, which they can interact with in the room, as well as before entering the room out here. We've got a touchpad to control the lights and shades for the whole room, as well as a single option for that one door shade over there. So that if you're trying to go outside, but maybe you don't want to bring up or drop all the shades, you have control of just leaving that door up, so that you can get back to your nice patio. Again, we've got another touch screen on the wall right here. We've got them spread throughout the house so that the homeowner's end interface with the home is just seamless. Wherever they are, they have control of the space. In here, we have another sound bar, as well as an in-wall sub and 2 rear surrounds that really let us, this space is mainly used for sports games, but it's really cool to listen to sports games in surround, as well as doubling as a sort of media theater room area. So again, I'm just going to hit one button on our keypad here, and now all of our shades are going to lift up in the space and really open up the vibe here. So again, all the lights in this room are on a lighting control, so we can dim anything down, find a nice preset. You know, they can set it themselves or reach out to me, and I can make it a global command accessible through their phone or on a keypad. Something really cool that I don't think anyone really gets into is these keypads come blank. So you live with the home for a little bit. We're able to change the programming, but that's not the end of the story. We went and got these custom engraved so they're nice and backlit. But if you want to change any scene, they pop off in single buttons. So you're not reordering the whole keypad if you want to change a scene on any of these after you've lived in the house for a while. It's just a I can take off that one button, reprogram the back end, put a new label here, and you're good to go. The home stays modular because we know lifestyles are modular. Kids leave, maybe you have kids, the life changes, and maybe the controls in your home, you want them to change. The houses work with you and are upgradable throughout their lifetime. So we're here in the Colorado room, and it transitions seamlessly into the back patio that has distributed audio throughout. Here we're rocking some outdoor Terrace, but there are plenty of great options that fit into any architectural style. So out here is one of my favorite custom speaker setups. We had the speakers in a different place originally. The homeowner was getting noise complaints, so we worked with our friends at Breck Metalworks to have these custom stands built. They're anchored to the side of the house here. These speakers are, you can change the orientation if you were to loosen this bolt, fine tune your angle of the speaker, but this just allows us to fight the noise of the jacuzzi's bubbles when the jacuzzi is running and still give them a really nice audio experience. So if we have the jacuzzi running here and you have music playing, you're not struggling to hear your music. It's coming right down, meeting you at ear level where you're sitting in the jacuzzi and giving you clean distributed audio. Additionally, we have this other zone for the grill, kind of outdoor dining area. Up here we have two more outdoor speakers, and down on our lower patio below we have another two. So every outdoor zone in the house is covered for you audiophiles.
Let's take a peek down here, guys.
Another fireplace, outdoor speakers, CCTV camera, making sure that your house is guarded. And again, lighting control on all these lights under the patio here.
All right, Dreamedia family, that is a wrap on this killer smart home out here in Colorado. Whether you guys are up here high in the Rockies or you're over in Colorado Springs, Denver, all the way up to Fort Collins, Severance, we got you covered with all the smart home tech. From Wi-Fi, the lighting and shades, which are the three most important required products that I personally have in every single home day one, all the way through distributed audio, as well as killer home cinema setups and hi-fi 2-channel stereo. We have you covered, guys. In this home, we featured a lot of unique things.
Yeah.
You want to just recap, Chase, some of the important aspects that were in this home and why it's important to note that Dreamedia can help you with more than just home theater.
Yeah, we feature dual roller shades, standard shades. We have wired and wireless in a combo system. We have blackout channels for the movie theater to make sure there is no light gap. Control4 platform, touchscreen interface, remote app access. Something I'm excited to show off here I don't think we've showed yet is a remote heating solution. So we have remote temperature sensors in the room. So
you're not excited to show it off. We did show it off. One thing that I was excited to show off.
Okay. One thing I was very excited to show off in this home was our remote heating control. So we have radiant floor heating throughout the house. We were able to put remote temp sensors in the room, only about the size of a quarter on the wall. They can be painted. And then in the mechanical room, I have all the thermostats housed. So you're not looking at those big bulky thermostats on your wall, but always know the temperature of the room.
I love that.
And one of the most important features that I pretty much make a requirement in our houses is the battery backup in this home keeps the Wi-Fi up during a power outage.
Yes, very important. Chase recently did that to my own personal home, and it's changed my life, especially in the summertime up here. We get a lot of power outages, and the battery backup has been a lifesaver during my Zoom meetings because I work from home.
Yeah, nothing more frustrating than it getting in the way of your communication for work or your family life. So we like to keep that up, at least for those small power outages, and make sure that even though you don't have lights, you can keep working.
Yeah, and you even put that battery backup on my shade controller, so I can still even put my shades up and down. That was frustrating as well. I woke up one morning and all my shades were stuck down throughout the entire home. Not super fun. Now that it's on the battery backup, I don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Really, really cool stuff, guys. We're paving the way up here in Colorado, trying to raise the bar, deliver a higher level of service, and offer a wider variety of complete home solutions. Really, we want you to call us whether you're in the new construction phase or you're remodeling a home as early as possible. Even if you just bought an old existing home and you have desires to maybe enhance the technology
Yeah.
within the home, bring it up to 2024 standards, just give us a ring, guys. We offer everything. We really appreciate everybody's support. Thank you everybody. We can't do it without you guys, and we are just so blessed with the amount of support that we receive. If you guys like this video, be sure to give us a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below for more. Till next time, this is Zach and Chase with Dreamedia. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.